right in the guts, right through the flanks, right where you don't want to hit a deer. Well guys, it's the next morning and there's the arrow. You can see it was a clean shoot through, but right through the guts. Look at that on the fleshing. So the only chance we're gonna have of finding this deer, if it went out there being gut shot and just laid down, and I can find it by sight. I have found them like that before, but the chances are very slim. And I was right there. All right, guys, we on strike 2 with the trad bows. We got strike 1 with the Oberon, and then the Midnight Special here. I done got to where I'm calling it Blue Duck. I wished I wouldn't have put Midnight Special on there because I'm stuck on Blue Duck. Old Blue Duck here done took him a strike. Now, some of you might call that a foul ball because I made contact, but nope. If I don't lay eyes on a dead deer, that's a strike. So we on strike 2 for the trad team, and one more strike, and we may just have to cross back over to the compound or try to shoot one with that crossbow, which would be a lot easier all the way around. But I went up in there and I looked, but anytime you gut shoot one, you ain't got but a small percentage that you'll find it, and that's gonna be basically if it went out there, laid down, and you just happen to walk up on it, laying in a thicket in a log pile or something, and it laid there and died. But of course you don't have no drop of blood or nothing. I just went zigzagging all through the woods for the last couple hours, looking in every briar patch, every log pile, but I guess he kept running, so it ain't no telling where he's at. So we on strike 2, but we ain't giving up yet. We still got one more strike for sure. But that strike right there was a little bit of me and a little bit of the deer took off. Now in the video clip there, I had to screenshot it right when the arrow hit so y'all could see where I hit. But this camera ain't working fast enough. I guess you gotta figure out how to do it in slow mode or something like that. But anyway, when I shot, I knew I pulled to the left a little bit, and then the deer actually went to run before my arrow got there at 20 yards with this trad bow. So that far, it put me that far to the left back there right in the guts, right through the flanks, right where you don't want to hit a deer. But that's part of hunting. That's why I ain't cutting out. I ain't just showing y'all the kills or anything. I'm showing y'all how it really is and what you can expect when you get started. If you're gonna start out archery hunting, it don't matter what kind of bow you get. Actually, with a gun, that shot I just made on that, a gut shot with a gun, a lot of times you ain't gonna find them because they gonna leave there running and the gut stops the hole up. You ain't gonna get no blood. Yeah, they gonna die. I mean, that's coyote bait right there. It wouldn't surprise me if it ain't a coyote done found and eat on it last night, because they was hollering around here big time yesterday when I was hunting right at dark. But guys, just hang with me. We're gonna get one day. Like I said, you seeing the reels. You ain't seeing the good parts of just the kills and where everything works out perfect. No, I'm showing you all of it, every bit of it. So I'm going to go to the house and see what I can do, and probably practice a little more on my shooting today in between doing other stuff. But shooting on the ground, you can practice all you want, but when you get all these clothes on, like yesterday, and I had a big coat on, it done got down in the 50s right at dark, so I had my big coat on. This morning it was 44 degrees, I believe. But when you up there in all them coat, you pull back, and also you see people telling you when you learning to shoot a trad bow to stand and get everything lined up. Well, guys, that ain't the way it is in a stand. In a climbing stand, you got limbs. You may need to squat down a little bit. You may have to turn your bow. So just practicing in that perfect stance, that's just to learn how to shoot the bow. That ain't gonna do you no good in a stand. So it's a lot more challenging than just learning how to shoot a traditional bow. And it even gets worse when you get in a stand trying to learn how to hunt with a traditional bow. Which now that's the same thing with a compound. Compound, you can sit out here and shoot dots all day long if you can do that, but that don't mean when you get up in that tree stand while them closed, it's that easy. Plus your adrenaline gets pumping and the deer don't stand there. I mean, them deer ain't just gonna stand there forever. That deer yesterday, when I started easing that bow back, he looked up. Well, that's it. I mean, you ain't gonna sit there and hold, and you ain't gonna ease your bow back down, not after they sitting there looking at you. And with a trad bow, I ain't gonna sit there and hold it that long, because I can't. But anyway, that's enough jibber jabber. It's time to go do something else. I'm a little disgusted. Strike two. Strike two for the trad team.